Welcome to Divine Play.
Look who's here! It's Dicken!
In case you don't know who this is, we kind of assume you do at this point, but this is Dr. Dicken Bettinger, who has been a part of the Three Principles community for a long time and has 37 years of experience as a psychological educator. And he has been here all week. So I hope you can see that Jen and I are really very peaceful. Or not, as Dicken likes to say.
They're still giggly.
Yeah.
Giggly is good.
We had such a great time with Dicken, and everybody did, that we just were really clear that he ought to come back again soon. So that's what we're telling you about today.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about that? I kind of think that we were so messed up he had to come back quickly.
Oh, sure.
Well, we got talking, and we had a brilliant idea that we could do something in a month and be able to talk about freedom from stress. So
that sounds great.
Sounds so good.
We like the title so much, this notion of freedom from stress, and the three of us have experienced something about finding a freedom from stress that has really made a difference in our lives. So what a great thing to be able to share with other people.
Yeah, I think that's really true, that it's made a big difference in our lives.
Yeah. Definitely.
And it's something that's shareable. So it's not like something out of reach. It's something that's shareable that people can actually experience. And so no matter what your background is, no matter how many years of therapy or whether you've never ever thought about it before, you know, this is the kind of weekend that will either take you deeper into your understanding or actually free you up from some of the things that have just been weighing you down. So it's absolutely worth checking out if you want to join us.
And I just want to add too, as soon as I knew that Dicken was coming back, I created a Facebook event. Even before we had a name, I just called it Dicken is Returning to Charlottesville, and like right away there were 6 people who signed up. So
oh, no way!
Yeah, so I just want to say, like, the people who were here and their loved ones were so clear about the benefit of him being here that immediately, as soon as they saw it, they signed up. So if that's any...
Yeah, I have one question for you before our 3 minutes is up. What does it feel like, or what do you experience when everybody wants you to come back?
Well, I'd like to take credit for it, but I think I have a really good message, and there's a new understanding that's coming into the field of psychology, and it's very hopeful, and it can be taught to anybody. I have friends who are teaching this in elementary schools, friends who are teaching it in prisons, friends that are teaching it in communities that had been ripe with violence and drug abuse. And I've spent 17 years teaching it in large corporations and companies, and it's a beautiful message, and it's very different than anything I had heard. After being a psychologist for 10 years, I came across this, and it immediately had an impact on me, and I began to share it with clients, and it immediately had an impact on clients, and it's a very different way of understanding what stress is and where it's coming from. So it seems strange, but if you begin to have a different understanding about that, it begins to reduce and eliminate a large amount of the stress that you thought was inevitable. So, I mean, it's a good message, and that's why people are excited to see me coming back, is once you start hearing about this, you just want to keep learning more.
But the great news is, since it's the messenger and not, I said that wrong, since it's the message and not just the messenger who we love, you can also come to other events that are happening this month. We're going to be doing a public talk, and we're going to be doing a short workshop in March. So check out the website, divineplay.com, and check out anything happening in the Three Principles community. And thank you so much for joining us, Dicken.
Thank you. Can't wait to be back.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.